What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about why you shouldn't block or delete low interest women phone numbers. Cause I've been getting a lot of, comeback on my, my philosophy regarding not blocking women numbers and deleting women numbers. A lot of guys say, hey, fuck it, I'm a high value man. I don't got time for that bullshit. The bitch flaked, the bitch won't set a date. Whatever the case may be, she playing games. I'm just gonna block this bitch number. I'm gonna tell you why you guys want to block these girls' numbers and why y'all guys want to delete these girls' numbers. First of all, you feel like you might get weak. So what ends up happening, guys, listen, first of all, before I go any fucking further, I done it all. Seen it all. Everything I tell y'all guys not to do is because I done it. All right, so I don't want to make you guys feel bad like I'm better than y'all or nothing like that. I'm telling y'all guys from experience. I used to, before cell phones, guys, what we had was we would have girls' numbers written down and they'll be in the drawer. All right, this before cell phones, right, when I was a teenager. All right, and what we do have a whole bunch of numbers in the drawer. All right, and we try to set dates with girls. And girls will be on that bullshit. Girls always been on that bullshit. They just more on bullshit now with dating apps and social media and all that bullshit. But guys, I don't want you guys to never misunderstand and act like women ain't always been about bullshit. Women always been about bullshit. They just, social media just poured gasoline on it. All right, but anyway, me and my brother will have all these girls' numbers in the drawer. And then we'll have these girls that wouldn't set date, or just basically, whatever. They just all over the place, right? And then we'll tear the numbers up, all right? And then what we'll do is, if we didn't tear the number up, you'll go back and you'll call girls who you knew you shouldn't call, but you'll get weak, and so you had no discipline, and so you would call girls who was obviously not interested, and so you wanted to tear the numbers up, all right? So what we did was we started tearing the numbers up. But then what would happen is 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, the girl number who you tore up, she calling you now. It's now she ready to pop something, right? And what we learned was sometimes at that moment, girls are not ready. Women give you their number sometimes anticipating some bullshit. And what I mean by that, guys, is sometimes you'll meet girls and they already dating a guy, all right? And they, things are going okay, but they're not boyfriend, girlfriend. Sometimes there is boyfriend, girlfriend, but they'll give you their number just in case this shit don't work out, right? And so you hit them up, say you got a girl number Saturday, you'll hit her up Tuesday, right? And the girl is like, she won't make a date, whatever, right? So you do that 2 or 3 times and she won't make a date. You finally say, man, fuck this shit. This girl here full of bullshit. But what you don't understand is that girl, the timing is not right. It doesn't necessarily mean she's not interested in you, particularly right now. The timing is not right. Now, what I suggest is you don't pursue and you don't keep trying. You let her reach out to you. But the thing is, when she reaches out to you, you need to know who she is, or you just projected your loser mentality. You just projected to her you're used to getting rejected. You just projected to her that you fucking desperate and you butthurt and you mad that she wouldn't make a date when you wanted to make a date. And so now you don't even know who she is. She know you either deleted her number or whatever the fuck you did. And now you done missed a golden opportunity because you took it personal when it had nothing to do with you. She was just, at the time, the timing wasn't right. Here it is a month later and the timing is right. Now, I don't want you guys keep pursuing women. But what I do want you pursuing women who won't set dates and shit like that, no. You try to reach out, set a date, put the ball in her fucking court. If she hits you up a month from now, if you can make time and you can see her, fine. This don't go for flakes now. If a girl flake on you or some shit like that, I still don't advocate blocking or deleting their fucking numbers. I still don't, even if a girl flake. The thing is, I'm done. I'm not going to pursue, I'm not going to do nothing. And even if you reach out to me, if you flake, you got to come over here. I ain't saying we gotta fuck, but I'm not finna put no, you a flake for God fucking sakes. I'm not finna put no investment into that. I'm not finna get up, take a shower. Well, it shouldn't be that bad to wash your ass. You should wash your ass anyway. But I'm not finna get up, put clothes on, do all this, that, and the other just to have your ass flake on me again. So no investment on my fucking part. So if a girl flake or something, just invite over. Hey, come over and have some wine. It's not that you're trying to be cheap. It's just that I don't want you doing no investment of getting prepared and going meeting her halfway just for a girl who's a known flaker. This the type of girl you can try. Okay, let me try again. Fuck that shit AMS talking about, man. AMS be on that bullshit, that high value male bullshit. Man, you got to be patient with these women. This is the type of girl you'll give another chance and you'll try to set another date. Halfway to the location, she'll be talking about some her babysitter call and she's sick, and you halfway to the fucking location. See, a girl like that who's flaky like that and shit like that, you don't want to fuck with her because her making plans to you with you don't mean nothing to her. She'll just break them on a whim. I'm a little tired, it's a little cold outside. She's flaky. She has no integrity. It means nothing to her about your schedule. So guys, the point being is this is why I don't want you guys deleting or blocking women's numbers. You gotta develop some discipline. Guys, so what y'all guys are telling me is you ain't disciplined enough to have a fucking credit card. That's why, like, y'all don't know why people in debt with credit cards and shit like that. Because they like little kids with credit cards in their pocket. And if they got a $5,000 credit limit, they gotta go max it out. Like a little child. That's why That's why Dave Ramsey tell people to cut up their credit cards. Because they like little kids. The Dave Ramsey, he knows people are impulsive. And so just like little kids, he tells grown ass people, 40, 50 years old, cut up your credit cards because I know you like a little fucking child and you can't have no fucking money in your pocket without going to spend it. Well, guys, you got to develop some discipline to where I know you want to fuck this bitch. But if she won't set a date, don't delete her number and you got to stay strong. That's why y'all want to delete a number. Guys, I done all this bullshit. That's why you want to delete and block a number. The second reason why you want to delete and block a number is you're afraid of her toying with you. Well, guys, you simply avoid that by because see, if you don't block her, the block comes in at, the reason why, I just gave y'all reason why you want to delete the number. I'm going to tell y'all guys why you want to block the number now. Because see, I done it all, so you ain't going to run this shit on me. You want to block a number because, see, you've been mentally forgot about her. Then 2-3 weeks later, she hit you up. And she's still on that bullshit, and now you all emotionally evolved again, and you pissed off again when you had kind of forgot over the bitch, and now she done hit you up in 3 weeks. Now she got you all hot and bothered again, and she's still on that bullshit. So that's why you want to block the number. Don't block the number. You just ain't gonna put no investment into it. See, you don't block the number because if she hits you up, she's just filling you out. And what I mean by filling you out, she's just trying to stay around just in case this shit she got goes bad. That's what y'all guys don't understand about women. They think ahead. Men don't think ahead like this. Men like they stupid. Men like they stupid. Guys, women start thinking ahead. When you start acting like a little beta bitch, the woman start thinking ahead that this shit finna go south real quick. So what she start doing is she start giving her number out. She might not fuck with him. She might not go on a date with him. She might not fuck him. But what she's doing is she's already preparing for the downfall because she see this shit is starting to sink. And sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with particularly you acting weak or nothing like that. Sometimes relationships just run their course. You know, it starts to feel more like a friendship or a roommate rather than the sexual intensity is gone and shit like that. And once that leaves, guys, once the sexual intensity leaves, and that's that masculine frame combined with that feminine frame on her. Once that start to leave and you start entering more in your feminine frame and she start entering more in her masculine frame, the relationship loses its sexual intensity. And that's when a woman starts looking for your replacement. Now, sometimes it could be you acting weak, but that's a lot of time. That's when I say the relationship runs its course, when it just starts to feel more like a friendship. But the point being, guys, is when a woman reaches out like that, keep it short. Don't talk on the phone. Well, listen, I got to get back to this paperwork. It was nice hearing from you, man. Don't even ask her out or none of that bullshit. Don't even ask her out, none of that bullshit, because to her, it seems like you're desperate. So when a girl reaches out like that and you try to make a date in the past and she just hits you up a month later, whatever, blah, 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 whether it's a text or a phone call, just keep it short. Don't ask her out. Let her bring it up. So when you going to be free to meet? When you going to be ready, free to hang out sometime? She'll bring it up when she's ready. The point being, guys, is it has nothing to do all the time with low interest. When y'all guys say this shit with low interest all the time, what y'all guys are doing to me is y'all projecting your past negative experiences. That's unattractive, guys. And that's what you're doing to the women. You're projecting your, see, this is the way it always goes. It always go bad for me. Every girl I meet, they always play games and they never interested. That's what you're projecting. You're projecting a guy that's used to or accustomed to being rejected. You're not acting like a high value man. High value men understand that timing is key. When I was a trainer at the gym, hey, I know y'all go right now, oh, here we go with the trainer at the gym story. You goddamn right, motherfucker. Hey, the reason I always bring up when I was a trainer at the gym, guys, y'all guys will be crazy. Y'all will be astonished at how much sales and dating go hand in hand. Y'all guys will. You'll be astonished at how much sales and dating go hand in hand. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, with sales, most of the time it was just timing. And I done asked clients before, well, a guy specifically told me, he said he had been approached by many trainers at the gym. And I said, well, why you bought from me? And he specifically said the timing wasn't right with them. Just whatever, you know, maybe he was getting his dick sucked every day after work. I don't fucking know. Maybe he had no car. Maybe his finances wasn't right. Maybe he just didn't want to be bothered with no trainer. Maybe he wanted to try it on his own first and see his fat ass couldn't get in shape, and then he wanted to hire a trainer. Whatever the case may be, guys, the timing wasn't right. I remember I went up, and I was the best salesman at the gym. And I went up and tried to talk to this one guy at the gym, and he specifically, when he saw me walking towards him, halfway across the gym, he told me something. Not interested. He did just like that. Stop me. I see this motherfucker like 2 months later training with somebody that wasn't even a good trainer nor could sell. But now they had done sold him on training. They was not a good trainer, and they was not nowhere half the skills at sales I had, and yet he bought from them. Timing. When I went up to him, maybe he was pissed off at the world. Maybe his money was fucked up. Who knows? But I just didn't come approach him at the right time. So a lot of you guys got to understand the shit with this women is a lot of time timing, man. Just timing. Sometimes you guys will see a bad chick with a dude that you like, man, he ain't really got no money. And I ain't trying to judge dudes and that, but that motherfucker ain't exactly no Denzel. But how the hell he pull her? He called at the right time, guys. He called at the right time. He probably called her at a time where she wanted to step outside her box. People have their situation like that where they say, you know what, let me try something different. So guys, that's why I tell you guys not to delete and block numbers. You guys got to develop some fucking discipline. You guys got to be able to have a hot chick number in your fucking phone and have the discipline to not call her without deleting. That girl might hit you up in 2 months when the other bullshit fizzles out. And you definitely don't want to block a girl number because you're afraid of her toying with you, because you get all hot and bothered when she reach out the blue and shit. Now you all hot and bothered. So I'm just going to block that bitch like a little butthurt bitch because she won't make dates and shit, man. The only thing I tell you guys is just keep your investment low. Keep your non-sexual attention low when you're dealing with the girls. But there's no reason to delete and block them, man. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.